Hi, sorry, I know I'm a little bit early. I just can't wait to see you. Is it alright if I come in? Great, come here. Mm, it's only a day, but I still miss you a bunch. It feels so strange. Just a few weeks ago, we didn't even know each other. But now I can imagine spending more than a day apart. Does that sound clingy? Oh, you're so sweet. Just one of the many things I like about you. So, what have been up to? More study? You're such a bookworm. I love it. You read for work, you read for fun. What were you reading about this time? Oh, that's interesting. How you managed to dig that out? Whoa, you really know your way around the library that well. If any student never stopped paying your bills, you could easily be a librarian. Anyway, I know that sometimes when you get deep into a project that you forget to eat. So, I brought you some food we can eat together. You hungry? Oh, it's nothing fancy. Just some sandwiches, fruit, and nice tea. I'm not much of a cook of anything. Oh, thanks. I did my best. Why don't you take a break? And that's it. Now, I hope you've been taking care of yourself. The fact that you forget to eat worries me. Are you drinking water? Getting enough sleep? Yeah, I know. I sound like my mother. But I care about you. I want to make sure you're in good health. Well, you need to work on that. I know what it's like not to have enough hours in the day, trust me. But if you don't get enough sleep, then you can concentrate. And you even get less done. Then you skip less sleep more to try and make up for it. It's a vicious cycle. Yeah, when I was training to get into the city guard, I have to balance my job. At the time, I was just shoekeeper assistant and all the hassles of living on my own. Now that training is actually part of my job, it seems easy, but when you're trying to do it on top of everything else, it never feels like it's enough. Oh, the worst part is I get really irritable when I'm tired. I will get impatient at myself and at people who try to help me. I end up burning a lot of bridges early on. That's why I don't have a lot of friends. And it's okay though. I'm friendly with some of the other guards, and of course I have you. I already say it, but it blows me away how quickly we became attached to each other. It's not the sort of pairing people will soon will work. An historian and a wannabe knight. But I guess it's like they say, opposites attract. You're a deep thinker who learns about the past so you can look far into the future. You help me see what I could be, but it comes at the expense of being in the present. As for me, I'm a lot better at being in the moment. My obsession with my career aside, I'm good at saying everything that's happening right now. It's part of why I'm a good girl. But for the longest time, I wasn't doing anything but being in the moment. Once my eagerness to pursue knighthood faded, I just sort of stopped moving forward. Things have been just wonderful since we started seeing each other. I feel like a whole new person. more motivated, more excited to get up in the morning and just happier. Meeting you is probably the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, well, it makes me happy to hear that you feel the same way. I get something that's just meant to be, isn't it? But you know, there was a specific reason I came here today. I wanted to check in you first, of course, but there's something exciting I have to tell you. You guessed it. I've been accepted as a candidate to become a knight. House Belvedere held their edition yesterday. I know, I'm sorry, but they announced the date really suddenly. And they weren't leaving anyone in unless they were actually trying out. So I decided to wait until I get the results to tell you. No sense in both of us having anxiety about it, right? It was a lot simpler than I expected. Just a short interview and sparring match. They asked me a lot of questions about the history of the Beltbearers, so I definitely wouldn't have passed it without you. Oh, the sparring? Well, I'm going to be honest. I actually wasn't quite as confident about that as I thought I would be. Who would have thought I would actually do better with etiquette and history and fighting? You're a good influence in me. It's okay though. I just need to train some more to make it up for it. Oh no, there's quite a bit more to it. They taking this very seriously. I think that a lot of the family are nervous about the idea of taking in a commoner, so they want to be absolutely sure they worry. There are going to be weekly matches where they go over things we need to be able to do, and there will be the two more testing rounds, one each month. The next one will be a mock dinner party and one-on-one combat assessment. The last one will be a tournament. That memorization trick you told me came in handy. It's a whole lot to remember, but I managed. Somehow. I was unbelievably nervous the whole time. Even at the best of times. That's really get me feeling anxious. And those novels, well, they're not the most welcoming people. They probably intend to be that way. I think if I had tried this before I met you, I would have run right out there after waiting a few minutes and the mountain pressure was just unbearable. But I remember all the things you've been telling me about how I should believe in myself and how capable you think I am. I pretty much spent the whole way just thinking about all your encouraging words. And somehow I managed to get through it. Oh, look at your blush. I'm serious though, you're a lifesaver. I really can't imagine having done this without you. If there's anything wrong I can do to repay you, just tell me. Well, I could probably do that for you. But for a favor like that, you need to promise to help me study more. I might have done well up to this point, but I don't want to fall behind in the meantime. Oh, no, not right now. Right now, I think we should be celebrating. As far as I'm concerned, this is a victory for the both of us. Sure, we could charter a sailboat and head away south to sea, just the two of us, with nice dinners and wine. How does that sound to you? I know. It's not like I've been actually been accepted yet, but I never thought I could possibly be this close. So we wouldn't really be celebrating me becoming a knight. I can wait until it actually happens. Well, if it happens. We're going to celebrating, well, us, all the things that we can accomplish together, the fact that we found each other. And it's also a thank you. You've done nothing but improve my life from the very moment we met. It's not something I think I can ever probably repay you for. But I want to try. And keep on trying. I want, in some small way, to be as good as much for you as you are for me. No, I'm serious. You're amazing. It's not like I wasn't in that place before, but I wasn't really happy. You made every day wonderful for me, just by being yourself. I want to tell you right now that I promise to always be there for you whenever you need me, for as long as I live. I'm going to be the best partner that I can be for you, and I'll always be putting your needs before mine. Whatever happens, I love you.